Hi everyone, welcome back to Tessa's Tasty Treats. I'm Tessa, the city's inclusion specialist. Today we are going to be making pizza bagels in the air fryer. So let's get started. First, we're gonna start with adding our sauce. Kind of like any pizza, you can use whatever sauce that you like. I'm using a marinara sauce. Just spreading it out, getting it nice and even. And the cool thing with making your own pizzas is you can use as much or as little sauce as you want, and you can use whatever sauce. Sometimes I like to use barbecue sauce for my pizzas. Sometimes I like to use like a buffalo sauce. So that's really nice because you can switch up whatever you like on your pizzas. So I don't like too much sauce, so I'm just putting a little bit, making it nice and even all the way around. Look at that, that is perfecto. Okay, there we go. So next I'm gonna start by adding the cheese. I am using a mozzarella cheese. You could use whatever kind of cheese you like. Mozzarella is the most standard for pizza, so that's what I went with. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle this all around my bagel. There we go. Like before, kind of like with the sauce, you can add as much or as little cheese as you'd like. I like my stuff a little extra cheesy, so I'm gonna throw some more cheese on there. There we go, a little bit more. All right, there we go. So if you just like cheese on your pizzas, these are ready to go. I like to add a little bit extra stuff, so I'm gonna add some turkey pepperoni to my pizzas. Kind of like with any pizza, you can add whatever kind of toppings you like. I think if you're doing mini bagels, it might be a little bit more challenging just because they are really small, so it'll be hard to add a lot of toppings, but if you just wanna add maybe like some pepperoni or some kind of meat to it, that would be fine. So here we go. I don't have anything else that I'm gonna add, but you could, if you wanted to, you could add some like olives or some peppers or really whatever you want. But these are gonna be my bagels for today. So we're gonna make these in the air fryer. You can make them in the oven if you don't have an air fryer. I just have the air fryer with me, and what's nice about using an air fryer is it cooks your stuff thoroughly and it cooks it really fast. So, and it gives it more of like a crispy taste, which is what I like. I like things really crispy. So we're gonna do it at 355 for 5 minutes. If you don't have an air fryer, you can use the oven. You're gonna do 425 for 10 minutes. All right, so let's open up the air fryer. We are gonna spray some non-stick to the bottom of the air fryer. This will help prevent from your pizzas sticking to the bottom. And then we're just gonna put, I think actually only one is gonna fit in here, so we'll just do one at a time. So, all right, here we go. Put it in, and we'll do 5 minutes. All right, here we go.
Five minutes later.
All right, okay, the timer just went off again. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's how I like it. Look at those crispy pepperonis. Okay, there we go. Actually, let me spray it again so I can put my other one in there. So clumsy sometimes. All right, just a little bit. Let's put this one in there. Okay. Careful because this is still gonna be really hot, so make sure we're not touching anything. Use tongs to put it in there so you don't risk putting your hand in there and burning yourself potentially. So here's my pizza bagel. Still pretty hot, so I'm not gonna eat it quite yet, but if your bagel is on the smaller side, or if you are using one of the mini bagels, go ahead and chop up whatever you need to. If you're using a topping like pepperoni or chicken, whatever you like, you can cut it just so that it's nice and small and fine, that it'll fit on your bagel. Because see how this pepperoni, this could be the size of one of your mini bagels. Maybe you don't want to eat it like that. go ahead and cut it up nice and fine and then put it on top of your bagel. So I'm gonna let this cool for a few minutes just so I don't burn the roof of my mouth like I've done many times before. And then we'll have a taste testing and see how it tastes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, you guys, pizza number 2. Ooh, this one is nice and crispy. I love it. Okay, let's take it out. Oh, a little stuck here. There we go. Looks like some of the cheese got on the bottom. Some of the pepperonis fell off. Ah, flying pepperonis. All right, there we go. Let's put this back in. All right, so pizza number 2 has had some time to cool down, so let's take a bite. All right, I'm wearing white today, so hopefully I don't spill on myself. All right, here we go. Mmm, very good. See? I think it has the perfect amount of crisp to it. Not too soft in the middle. The pepperonis are perfectly crisp to my liking. Cheese is all the way melted through. So there we go. Okay, just some reminders. If you are using the mini bagels, you can cut up your toppings so that they fit properly on your bagel, or you could just plop them on like this. If you are using the bigger bagels, you might need to put them in the air fryer for a few extra minutes or in the oven for a few extra minutes. You're just gonna wanna check on it when the timer goes off and see if it's to your liking. And if it's not, just pop it back in for another minute or 2. All right, everyone, thank you for coming back to Tessa's Tasty Treats. We'll be back next week. Bye.